Hey, what's up guys? KillsWG here. Welcome back to another Brawlhalla video. Today guys, we are going to go over how to do combos and strings like a diamond, baby. Let's get it. So, combos and strings, what are the difference? What are the difference between combos and strings? Combos are two different attacks that you can do that will have no dodge frames in between and is impossible to get out of. So, downlight side air, okay? That's a very simple combo. So downlight side air, 2 moves that follow up after each other and have a true combo. So if you do, let's say downlight, and you can tell by, I'm in the training mode here and I have the stun time turned on. So every time the person is in blue frames, oh, I gotta do it again. Every time the person is in blue, the person is in hit stun and cannot move. So I do downlight right there, followed up by a jump, a side air, and he never left that blue state, and so he is able to get out, or he is unable to get out of that, and it is a true combo. So if I was to do it slow, let's try to do it slower here. You can see there's also something that pops up that says dodge window of 7. So let's go back and watch this out. So you do a downlight, jump, and see how he's got these frames here. He's odd purple. He can actually now dodge out of my combo. This is just a true combo that you performed too slow, and you're unable to make it true, and that means you not always will be able to. They can dodge out of it pretty much. So what's a string? Okay, a string is 2 different or multiple different attacks that have dodge frames in between, but you're still hitting them. Okay, does that make sense? So let's say, like, if I do something like a downlight side air and followed up by something else, so like that. So that is a string. The first part is the true combo. Let's get back over here. So we have the downlight side air, which is the true downlight side air, but then I do a gravity cancel side light attack, and I hit him again. So that end part was the string. Now that's a simple string. So something like that is another string, right? It's not the prettiest, but is a string nonetheless, because I hit the person. Like that is also a true combo, as you can see right down here. I do a downlight, jump down air. Ooh, it's not true. It has a little bit of frames. But I think it has enough, like 2 frames, which is enough where you can't dodge. So I think that is actually true. But then I did a neutral air there, followed by a jump recovery, and there was a lot of frames in between that they could dodge. So another string. So if that makes sense to you guys, then we'll go on to next. How do we perform these, and how do we know what to do? All right, we're gonna start off with true combos because they are a little easier to understand. So like I said, their ability to hit 2 moves in a row without them leaving that hit stun, like so. Like there's a bunch of them, right? Especially sword, there's downlight to a lot of things. Now, to find out what your weapon has for true combos is kind of, it's a little hard. You could go through a bunch of stuff in the training mode, but I do have a video on just beginner combos that you can use for each weapon in the game. Now, these are beginner combos, nothing that's too intense, nothing too hard. So if you're looking to start learning what your true combos are for each weapon that you can perform every time, then go to that video, look at your weapon, and figure out what those true combos are for the beginner. Now, there's, like I said, these are the beginner ones. There are more advanced ones in the game that are kind of crazy, but for now we're sticking with beginner true combos. And how do we get better at them? So a lot of people are like, okay, let's go specifically to blasters here. I have a lot of people that always question me about how I do. I gotta get them up here a little bit. How I do this move right here, okay? As you can tell, I'm doing great. How do I make that a true combo? They're like, I don't understand. I always miss. I'm messing up a lot. Now this is a little more of an advanced combo. But it is true nonetheless, and it is a kill option for blasters. So I use a downlight, and then I hold down here, and I use my dash button. So I do a dash jump right here. So I hold down, dash, jump, and I'm in the air. And then I immediately do recovery. So I do like, let's see, I hold down, hit my dash button, hit my jump button, and then hit my recovery button, like in sync. So they're all going at once. And then by the time I get started up, their person is still in hit stun and recovery, and they're gone. So something like that. That is how do I perform it? How do I get good at it? Because a lot of people they miss up. They try to do something different. And let's see, have the dodge frame in there. They do something different. They're like, well, how do I get better at them? Okay, now that is the hard part. I've spent so many hours in this game learning all the combos. People always say, I can't do it. It's not possible. I've tried so much. You can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. It takes a lot of practice. Going into training mode like this, setting the bot to the damage that is needed, because like I said, damage was a little too low for that move, but let's make it lower, and damage reset on and position reset on. So this person will sit here. So you can just sit here, down light, side light, down light, jump side air. That's all true. Okay, those are true for the blasters. Simple true combos that you can do all the time with blasters. I do them all the time in my videos. You should see them. All right, so what you need to do is you need to go into this training mode and you need to just practice over and over again until you do it over and over again. See, look at that, multiple times in a row. Jump side air. Every time, I'm hitting it every time. So if you can do that over and over and over and over again, then you'll get better at it. You have to, and if you're not hitting it, you're taking too long. Missing. It's still possible. Just keep trying to do it quicker. Try to do it slower. See what's going on. And trying to get it. It is possible. It's going to take some time to get used to, but you need to practice. You need to know what buttons to push exactly. In the comments below. Help out other people if you know the combos, if you know the true combos. Help other people out. I'll try to do my best to comment. If you need to know exactly what buttons to push for what true combos, let me know. Because, like I said, this downlight recovery one right here, it has a lot of buttons in it. I think this is even a true combo. There you go. That was pretty cool. Only for Thatch though, and low health. So yeah, that's one I could practice on a little bit, because there was a little bit of dodge frame in there, and I don't play blasters very much. I messed up there, so I'm gonna keep practicing like that. Look at that. There, so you're getting a little better at it already. Getting a little better at it. Oh, messed up again. Hey, there you go. And just let me know. Let everybody know what you need to do for button wise. I can't go over every single thing, but it might help going over to the combos video I made earlier. Okay, strings. When are we gonna do strings in this game? Strings, like I said, are attacks that hit multiple times, or like you can hit multiple times, but they have no true combo. This is where it gets a little bit harder, because when you have two hits where they can't do anything, it's literally you just have no problem. Now, a string where I do a jump side light, jump side air, followed by a jump side air, something like that. It's not very common, right? I do that, but it is a string nonetheless. When do I do this? Why do I do this? Follow-ups on moves can be difficult to figure out. So you have to watch your opponent. There's two things. I find there's two major different things that people do. When people get attacked, one thing they do is dodge. Okay, so let's just do a dodge reaction, a neutral, just a neutral. So boom, they dodge. They can dodge up, they can dodge away, they can do whatever. But one thing they do is dodge. Another thing that a lot of people do is they attack. So when you do that, right. So if your opponent attacks after you land an attack, your string potential becomes a little different. You just have to think about it a little bit differently, okay? Usually when you do a string, you're like, I could just attack this guy over and over again, la la la. But if they start attacking you while you're doing your strings, here, let's do a side. Do something like that, okay? So that is a string that happened based on waiting for my opponent to attack. the people will change throughout the game. So if they attack after you hit them, they may not attack again. But if they generally are aggressive spammer attacker, right? Do an attack, wait for them, and then attack again. Okay, see, that makes sense. If I was to do this and try to go in at them, see, look at that, I got hit. That one I didn't because I have a little bit of range there. So as you can see right there, when I do this attack, I just go for the attack, but he hits me. Okay, so instead of doing that, what I would do is something like this: wait for him, and then be out of the range, be out of the range of the attack, and then hit him. See, once again there, I messed up. So there, I'm staying out of the range of the attack, letting them attack first, and then stringing out after that. If they do it multiple times, they'll start dodging. But that is a simple way to beat players who are being aggressive after attacking. So a little bit ago, I made a video called "How to Dodge Read in Brawlhalla." Okay, like a diamond, of course, in the series. And this is a similar portion of it. Okay, but we're talking a little bit different. So if you want to learn how to dodge read, go to that video over there. But this will be a little bit similar to that video, just a lot less in detail and more about other portions of stringing and dodge reading. Okay, so when you do an attack, there's multiple attacks in this game, and there's a few of them that just seem to be more of a setup for a string potential move than others. So let's add a little bit of damage to this guy. When you do downlight side air with a higher damage opponent like Brawlhalla here, you hit the person far away. I wouldn't call that a super setup move, but I do a downlight, right, or a down air, downlight down air, and the person's like right in this area to do another attack. Okay, so now you gotta learn. Okay, this is something I can do that after I attack him, I could perform another string based on what his reaction is. Okay, so something like that. That is a dodge read technically, but also when do I string and how do I string? So I do it. He's in that area of I could figure out what he's going to do and then attack him and continue my string. And one of the best ways to string opponents without going into hard dodge reads is doing general big movement or big area of effect attacks. So with sword has down air and neutral air. Super good. You could do downlight, down air, falling nair. A little bit hard on that kind of person because they're dodging. But if they do that, and a lot of people, if they don't have their dodge, they'll jump out of it. So let's just say he jumps out of this. Oh no, that's we want to jump reaction up. So see how I did like that? A lot of people like to jump out of this. Now this is all from experience, okay? So there we go. Something like that, okay? It's a little bit of string. Or like I just did right there, I could jump and get an out attack up there. So I want to be out of range. I want to be out of range so that if they do attack me, they don't get a hit off as easy. But where they can still do it. But where I can get an attack off, another string here. All right, so that was multiple little strings. They weren't like the quickest of strings, more like movement reads. But the guy jumps, and there are people who do this all the time in low elo. After an attack, they just jump, especially off the edge of the stage. They just want to jump all the time. After they get hit, they just jump. It happens all the time. Now what do I do? What do I do is I just do a jump read with them. I keep jumping with them because I can jump a lot and read them and attack them. So that is part of the movement and string ability. So like, okay, let's say, so sword has down there and then they stand right there. Blasters, let's get blasters out to get another example of what is a string potential move, and that is down air. Down air is string potential because whenever I do a down air at like mild health, they're right in this position right here. See, they're really close to me. Oh, I gotta right here. Okay, so like I hit the attack and they're right there. Now what are they gonna do? This is what are they gonna do? I do this. You'll see this in a lot of my blast video. I do a down air, and then another jump down air after that, because I expect them to like dodge up or something like that. I do that all the time, followed by a side air, something like that. Or they love to do a dodge in. People love doing dodge in. Let's do right. So whoop. And then that continues the string. Now, after a dodge read, right, which is a little bit different than strings, after a dodge read, you have a certain amount of, how do I say, time before they can dodge. And if you hit these attacks, depending on your weapon, quickly, they will be unable to dodge. So if I could do this, let me see, I could do, let's see, no. I messed it up so good. So that is a string that happened right there, okay? Whenever I do this, they can't dodge out of it. See, even though it has 13 frames of dodge, it's after a dodge read. So right here, after they dodged in, they can't dodge anymore. There's no more dodge for like 2 seconds, something like that. The only thing they can do is jump or move away. That guy could have jumped, but my attack was quick enough that even if he did jump, I would have hit them. And then I have the reverse nair I have right there. That is the true combo after that. So all that was true after the dodge read, and is considered a string because it's something that you read, and it wasn't a true combo. Now, true combos are very specific. Downlight, jump, side air. They are very specific. Strings are anything and everything. There are specific strings that you can do after a dodge read that are very hard. Like, those are the hard dodge reads I'd said in the last video. And then there's strings that you just kind of are able to attack. It's more like a neutral game string attack, where you can get like 2 to 4 attacks off in a row based on just trying to guess their movement, that are just so vague, and anything they could be. They could be 4 down airs in a row by dodging a down air. Oh, see, he used the attack. I was out of range. But you can do a down air, down air, down air. That's a string. It happens. A side light, jump, side air, down air. It could be anything. The hardest thing is trying to figure out what to do and when. And that is something you have to learn by watching your opponent and what they're going to do next, how they're going to move. Are they going to jump a lot? Are they in the air a lot? One thing that I do with the rocket lance, or let's just even do this. A lot of people who get hit by a nair in the air, let's say they want to jump after they get hit. Let's do a recovery here. So, like that. So, especially with nair with rocket lance, I do this a lot with. You do a move like this where they're in the air, hit them, and they jump, like they get away from you and jump up. So what do? You just jump up with them and hit them. Let's try to do that again. Like that. That could even kill likely. And then also when you're hitting people in the air like this, you could expect a little bit of movement from right to left. If they want to try to get away from you, do a sig the other way to string them into a death kill. You know, something like that if they're going to go away from you. See if this Jala will do anything for me. There you go. See how, I mean, if they weren't at low health, that would have been a kill. Especially with some moves like that. Oh, look how good that was, right? And a jump with it. Very good, very good. Stuff like that is a good string opportunity when they're off the side and they like to jump a lot. I can't tell you how many times I do at least a double side air like this because they keep jumping, right? It doesn't happen all the time in Diamond because they start moving a lot better. But simple things like that are a string that will add up a little bit more damage onto your person. And just knowing what they're going to do after you hit them is going to help a lot. There's like 3 major things they're going to do after you hit them. Attack back, dodge, or jump. It's just what's going to happen a lot. Try to figure out if you can read those attacks. And that will help guide you to landing more attacks, knowing what they're going to do next, and hopefully get you more damage on your opponent so you can win. Before we end this video, we're going to go over some strings and stuff I did against this guy. Now, I did beat this guy pretty badly, so he was a little... He actually is a diamond, okay? So this guy I fought was a diamond player. Even though I did beat him, he was a diamond. So it's not like he was a bad player or anything. But what we're going to go over is some of the strings, like ideas and thoughts I was going through my head so that you guys could see why I did certain moves, okay? So this is one of my starter moves here. Okay, it didn't land. This did not land, but watch what I did here, okay? I did a side air off the wall. Now, I think it was because he was at so low of health that it didn't work. But because I did a side air, I did a reverse jump nair. Because I expected him to do exactly what he did. Was what like I showed in the video. I attacked him, and then he jumped immediately. So I think I could have done the nair the same direction it would have hit. Based on that, but because of that, it just shows that like they do jump after they attack. And that's what I was thinking about when I was doing that. Aha. And here we go. Here's another cool string, right? It's only a 2-hit string, not very much. But a 2-hit string is better than a 1-hit, just normal gameplay stuff, okay? So after this attack here, we both missed each other. I did a jump nair, a dash reverse nair. And then what did I expect? Like I said with the recovery on sword during the video, he's gonna jump up. So guess what he did? He jumped up, tried to get away from me, and guess what? I jumped up with him, did a nair, and obviously I think because of the roof here, maybe that's why it hit him more likely. But I definitely expected him to go up, and there you go. And then another down air following it because I wasn't sure if he was gonna dodge, but he did, which is no problem. But that is what's going through my mind. I could have had a down air if he didn't dodge. He tried to jump again. Aha, there you go. Dodge retime. Dodge retime. Okay, so. Happens here. I did a down air. No, I did a side light from pretty far distance away, and then I expected him to dodge in or jump in. As we see here, he didn't jump. He just dodged right in. So I did a double jump down air, followed up by a side light like that because I just know because of playing blasters for so long that because of his damage up at the top right, you see his damage. It's higher up. I know that I have to dash forward, dodge forward. Chase dodge forward to do a falling side air in order to hit them for the true string there. So let's go over the true string real quick. So side light, down air, side air. Three hit string. That was not a true combo. And sometimes different positions on the map kind of help the enemy know where to dodge and yourself. So when I did a neutral air in the middle of the map, I expected him to jump up because he wanted to get away from me, and the best way to get away from me without going to the sides is straight up. This nair here, you'll see, I did a nair, but because I'm on the side of the stage and my position from the person, so I'm a little bit to the right of Lucian, because I'm that direction, he wants to dodge in, right? So he went for a dodge in instead of up after this one. He could have done either. But just based on me trying to guess where he's gonna go, he did a falling side air or a falling nair which missed, and then I just did a jump recovery. And did I do a side air? Oh no, I did not. I actually expected him to do another dodge there because he did dodge there, and I should have seen that coming. So I could have done a falling side air right there. Is what I could have done and should have done because he did a dodge. But I expected him for some reason to dodge in, which this is what I'm thinking in this moment. I expected him to dodge, dash, or move in towards me after this down air, and that's why I went for a down light, so I could do a down light jump side air true combo. Okay, so let's watch this off full speed to see what happened here. Air, down air, and I could have done a side light or a side air there, but I did not. See, and this is what happened, right? I do not know why I expected this, but I did this time. I still expected it, but you can see pretty much the exact same thing happened here, but in a little bit different fashion. So I think it's because of just a lot of practice with this weapon and knowing what to do. But watch this. I did another side air or another nair, followed by him falling down again. So he did the same thing. So I know I could probably do it. A jump down air. Hit him. This time I went down and he did move in. He dodged in because a lot of people like to dodge in, as I know, I've said this all the time. A lot of people lower level like to dodge in, and he didn't use a dodge this time. After the nair, he just moved in. He didn't dodge. So now he has a dodge. So what did he do? He dodged in. But guess what I did? True combo. So there's your true combo in the part of the string. So he dodged in. Boom. True combo. And that's a 4-hit string and a 3-hit string with the true combo in there. All right, and here is the last little bit we're gonna go over. This is an edge guard string type of deal, right? It's a little bit different than an actual string on thing, but it has the same idea behind it, okay? And that is this ledge here. The ledge or the side is a place people love to go if they want to feel safe. They want to know they have enough jumps to get on stage. So I just did a ground pound right next to the stage at white health, right? And so because in terms of movement and trying to understand where he's going to go, I expected him to come back to the wall there. He could have easily gone around, just gone around me. Would have been no problem. He would have been able to stage. But because I just because of him going to the wet ledge a lot and a lot of people going to ledge, I just tried to do a ledge attack, which I did. And you can see right there, I did a side air. And also because I've seen him jump right after getting attack off stage. I've seen him do it a couple times during this video. I expected him to jump, which he did, and I used a ground pound again after a down air, and I fortunately enough hit his recovery in time, which means that he lost his recovery. He had nothing else to do it, and you can see I went for another ground pound again. This would be like the third hit string. If he had enough jumps to come back, I would have been able to pop him down again. He did not. But I knew if he had one jump left, he had to go for the ledge, and I would have probably won there anyway. But anyways, that is going to be the video today, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully, you learned a little bit about understanding people's movement, how to string, when to string, and see. Hopefully, you guys helped. Like I said, let me know in the comments if you need help. Thank you guys very much for watching. See you next time. Peace.